Hi, I'm Steve from Nearly Wild. Just so you know, we're actually at the Wilderness Gathering today, so there may be a bit of background noise. Apologies for that, but you'll have to live with it. And today I am with...
I'm with Bobby from Seasons of the Wild. Yeah.
Brilliant. Bobby, Seasons of the Wild, that's a really interesting name for a start, and it's got lots of things happening in my head. So what do you do?
So what we do, we're based up in Manchester. We've got a 3-acre site there that's full of old chestnut trees. It used to be a big estate back in the day where Agatha Christie used to stay,
Right.
because her sister was married to the Lord who lived in the hall and stuff, and since it's been turned over to parkland and it's right in the city now, it's completely surrounded around. But the site we've got is amazing because it's just 360 trees and green in the city. So we run feasts, workshops, foraging and sort of wildlife nature walks around the site, and it's all sort of sectioned off and it's for our own use.
Interesting. So you actually built up all around your location?
So we're built up, it's just an urban area around the park. You've got the facilities, hot showers and toilets, as well as the nature, the wild side as well, which is really good around the site. And it's 3 acres, mixture of grass, evergreen and deciduous trees.
Really interesting.
Some of them really gnarly, which are really nice, witchy and nice. Yeah.
And that being in the city as well, I mean, what inspired you to set that up? Because normally people say to me, "Oh, I went to the wilds
of the wilderness."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. For that exact reason, because with us being Seasons of the Wild, I'm getting people in tune with the seasons. The people that perhaps need it most are in the suburbs or in the urban areas. So by having a place like that, which is well connected with transport, public transport, and in a city like Manchester, which has been an industrial city in the past, it felt like the right spot. And it's a little gem, no one else does anything.
I'm gonna have to come and see this and film it.
Yeah, no, it's
got me really interested.
And we started there in the autumn, so we were hit with the reds and the oranges and the golds of the autumn colours, and we blew it away. And it's full of pignuts as well, which shows that it's an ancient sort of untouched land, if you like. It's got pignuts everywhere at the right time of year. And bluebells, because the bluebells come through, the snowdrops come through as well, so it's got everything under the pines. Yeah, it's fab, it's fab.
So explain to me a little bit, I mean, you talk about the seasons, and obviously for many people in the middle of a city, it's almost like they don't notice the seasons because you're a little bit encapsulated by man-made features.
Someone that doesn't or isn't connected, well, I mean, growing stuff is the first step.
Right, yeah.
Because that'll get you in touch with when seeds are cast, when the water, when's best to put them out, bring them in, plant them on, etc. So that's always a good route in for people. But also when you walk around your parks and stuff, you'll obviously notice when it's autumn and the winter, the leaves shed, and then springtime. And what we do is we focus on what makes that connection for you each year through doing foraging, crafts.
Right.
And it just gives that extra dimension when you're having a wander around with the dog, or even just a walk. You then start looking at the hedgerows or the trees or the ground and thinking, snowdrops, that's that time of year, pignuts, that's that time of year. And certain, if there's linden flowers on the trees, it's time to dry and make some tea. Right. And wild garlic, that's always the first good thing to forage at the beginning of the year. So for someone who isn't or thinks they're not connected to the season, they will be. It's just a case of opening up the window for them to realise that they are, and then following through that window so that they can become fully connected to the 4 seasons. Or as we do, we follow the wheel of the year, which is 4 Celtic celebrations and 4 equinoxes, which make up the wheel of the year, which has been traditionally celebrated. And all that is, it happens every 6 weeks, and it's a pivotal point in the year, and there's usually something happening. So like at this festival, we're making corn dollies because the corn is being harvested at the moment, and traditionally we would make a dolly out of the corn, hang it up, dry it out, and then next year cast the seeds. So it's a nice little link into the season of what is Lough Nasa or Lamass, which means loaf mass in Saxon. So that's just a nice little link, and that's not by coincidence. It's been set up at this time of year because this is what we usually be doing as humans. We'd be doing this kind of stuff. So then you can do it and look forward to it next year, and you can see it. If you do crafts, it's on your wall and it reminds you of it, and suddenly you bring in the seasons inside. that's making any sense.
Yeah, no, that's great. It's really good. I think I'm going to have to come and visit, and I'd love to actually get you to show me around.
Yeah.
What we're going to do after the interview, I will, if you don't mind, come and look
Come
at
over
your
to
stand.
our lovely hut, yeah, you can have a look
and
around.
maybe do a bit of a video round,
Lots of
just give people a
crafts
bit of
and
a
stuff
feel
going
of it.
on. Yeah, yeah. And like I say, in the feast we do from 16 to 24 people. It's all handmade stuff you eat and use as you have in the feast. It's a 5-course, creative, fine dining, sort of relaxed dining, and we all fire cook it on our cast irons, and you get to come around the fire afterwards and listen to some wonderful live music that we have going. And then if you're staying over, we've got the wonderful teepees which we put up, which we've got over there, which are 5-metre big, spacious teepees, and we dress them up all in witch hutty or traditionally, and everyone who stays in them loves them. And the mattresses as well, which makes it even better.
Bed.
So yeah,
Brilliant.
come and have
It's
a look.
been really good talking to you.
Chatting to you, yeah, and
really
look forward to
enjoyed
seeing you up
that.
north.
Yeah, and more information, obviously, end of the video at the bottom, and links to lots of good stuff. Great
Nice
to
one.
see you, mate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't like it, leave a reason in the comments as to why.